And I welcome you to sit on your mat. Choose the most comfortable position for you. It can be the brick under your bum on your heels and you're sitting in hero pose. It can be a cross-legged position, simple cross-legged position with brick or without under your hips. Just feel comfortable. Find how you would like it to be today. Settle down, ground through your hip bones. Lengthen the spine from the coccyx to the top of the head. Feel relaxed and close your eyes. I welcome you to connect with your breath. The theme of our class today is legs and hips, and we will do our best to move with awareness, to connect our breath with the strengthening and lengthening of muscles in legs and in the hips. Hips are holding a lot of energy and a lot of emotions we suppress. So let's try to open the hips to release any tension and flow with ease. I welcome you to breathe on your own for a couple of cycles, to have long inhalation through the nose and long exhalation through the nose. Tune in into your practice and thank yourself for the time you devoted to your movement on the mat. With the next inhalation, please open your eyes. Place your hands on the knees if they're not there. I invite you to make cat-cow position in sitting. So on the inhalation, you circle your spine, open the chest to the sky. And on the exhale, round the spine and push your shoulder blades back. With the inhale, broaden your collarbones, gaze forward. And exhale, gaze at the navel point and round your spine. Couple more times on the inhalation, you curve your spine, you open the chest. And on the exhalation, you send your round spine back to spread the shoulder blades. Move one more time at your own pace on the inhale and exhale, and stay with the upright position spine. Place your hands on the floor, on the sides of your hips. With the inhalation, rise your left arm up and bend your right elbow to sink down and lengthen the left side. Inhale to rise both hands up and exhale to extend to the left side. And inhale again, both hands up, lengthen the spine, and exhale, sink down as far as you can now. And let's move with the inhalation up and with the exhalation to the side. One more time, make your up movement and bend to the right side. One more time, up to the left. And with the next inhalation, stay with upright position hands. Place your hands crossed on the opposite knees. And let's try to do cat-cow again, but with resistance. With the inhale, you send your chest up. With the exhale, you round the spine, push through the hands. Again, inhale, send your chest up, try to open the heart. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale one more time, up. And exhale, round the spine. Nice circles with the torso, hands on the knees, no, not crossed this time. And let's start circles with the spine to awaken our hips, to awaken our spine. With the inhale, try to send your torso forward with opening the chest and spreading the collarbones. And with the exhale, round the spine. Feel this juicy movement and awakening of your energy. And with the next inhalation, change the direction to the right side. Breathe deeply. Feel that the breath is controlling your movement, not vice versa. With the next inhalation, sit straight. Let's send our left hand over the right knee and ground through your right hand behind your hips. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist to the right. Send your shoulders far from the ears, engage your belly button and breathe. With the next inhalation, hands up to the sky, lengthen the spine, up. And exhale, send your right hand over the left knee, ground through the left arm. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist to the left. Feel this twist. Belly button in. So scoop your belly. Open the chest. And with the inhale, again, hands to the sky. And exhale. Let's jump on our cat-cow tabletop position. Hands are under the shoulders and knees under the hips. We will start with sending our right leg up and left hand forward. With the exhale, meet the elbows in the middle. With the inhale again, extend the right leg and the left arm. And exhale, meet them together. Engage your core. Inhale, spread the whole body, one direct line. And exhale, round the spine, meet the elbow and the knee. One more time to extend, long line. And exhale to round the spine. Place the left hand on the floor, right knee on the floor. And let's make it on the right side. With the inhalation, extend right hand and left leg. Flex the left foot. And exhale. Join together these beautiful guys. With the inhale, extend your hand and your leg. And with the inhale, again, join them together. Let's do a couple more times. Work with your breath, engage your core at all times. And with the next inhalation, place hands and feet on the floor. I encourage you to tuck your toes and send your bum to the sky to your first down facing dog. Pedal your feet, so from side to side, you may move your hips, you may bend your knees and push through the hands, spread your fingers widely. This is your first down facing dog. It doesn't need to be deep, it's just to warm you up. Rotate your shoulders to the sides and push through the hands evenly. Breathe deeply. With the next inhalation, start to move your hands back to your feet and roll your spine up all the way to standing. Here we are in Tadasana. Now let's start with a bit of pranayama. You may put your feet hip width apart. Slightly bend your knees to be a bit springy. First, I will show you how we do that, and then we will do it together. So we split the inhale in 3 parts. We do inhale forward, inhale to the sides, inhale up, and with the exhale, we sink down and hands going up. Again, inhale forward, inhale to the sides, up, and we just sigh out with power. Let's do it together. So with the inhale, up, sides, up, and exhale. Inhale forward, inhale sides, inhale up, and exhale in, and out. Forward, sides, up and down. Inhale, inhale, up and down. Inhale, sides, up, exhale. One more time. Up and exhale. One more time. Up and fully exhale down. Stay here in your Uttanasana. Grab your elbows. Move from side to side. Release your neck. The head is heavy. You're hinging in the hip crease, so your spine is long and your head is pointing to the ground. You may bend your knees or maybe you straighten the legs, but important not to feel any pain or strain here. With the next inhalation, place your hands on the floor and start to slowly roll up again, vertebra by vertebra. Make it slow. Start to feel your spine until you are in Tadasana. Hands to the sides. Let's move to the top of your mat. Now we start the Sun Salutation A. Traditionally, this sequence is used for warming up before the main practice. So I encourage you to remember the poses, trying to establish this memory of the sequence in your mind, but don't worry if you don't this time. So prepare yourself, big toes touching, legs are strong, hands close to the hips on the sides of them. With the inhale, circle your hands up and over the head, gaze to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward in your hip crease and touch the ground. With the inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, step a giant step back, both legs into your plank. Inhale here, and exhale, bend your elbows, sink down, the knees on the floor, half Chaturanga. With the inhale, open the chest, push through the thighs and the tops of the feet. And exhale, send your hips up to the sky. Ground through the hands and the feet. The knees may be bent at the first time, but important that you feel your hips pointing up and you feel a little length in your hamstrings. Push through the hands, scoop your belly in and gaze to the side. Great job, everyone. Yeah, lovely. Breathe one more circle. With the next exhalation, bend your knees deeper, gaze forward, and step both feet to the hands one by one. Inhale, rise on the fingertips, flat spine. Exhale, bow deeper to the knees. Inhale, all the way up, hands over the head again, look at the sky. And exhale, stay in your Tadasana mountain pose. One more circle, you remember it. Inhale, circle the hands up to the sky, extend your body, and exhale, bow forward, touch the ground, bend your knees. With the inhalations, flat spine, gaze forward, engage your belly. And exhale, step back to your plank pose, push through the hands. Inhale here, and exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees, lower down. Inhale. Open the chest, widen the collarbones, gaze up. And exhale, tuck your toes and step back to your down facing dog. Point the hips up, ground through the legs, very strong legs, your thighs engaged, your kneecaps up. You are pushing the heels to the ground, but it's not important. You're just trying to send them down and find this length in the spine and in the legs. With the next exhalation, bend your knees and step or jump forward to your hands. Rise on the fingertips, gaze forward. And exhale, bend your knees and bow forward. Head is heavy. With the inhale, all the way up, root to rise. And exhale, hands to the hips. Sun Salutation B is slightly different, but also used for warming up. Follow me. With the inhalation, we bend your knees, sit on the imaginary chair, and send our hands up and forward. Gaze to the big thumbs. With the exhale, hinge in the hip crease and bow to your knees. Inhale, rise on the fingertips, flat spine, and exhale, step back to your Chaturanga, lower down on the exhalation. Inhale, thread your chest up to the sky, broaden the collarbones. And exhale, send your hips up. With the next inhalation, bend your right knee and step forward to replace the right hand. Drop down your back knee. With the inhalation, circle the hands up to open the chest. Tuck your back toes and push through the back foot. Front knee is 90 degrees. With the next exhalation, you circle the hands down behind the sky, clasp the hand behind your back and lift your back knee. We are standing in high lunge. We are still opening the chest. Square your hips, extend your back leg and send the energy to the back heel. Yeah, great job, everyone. With the next exhalation, release the hands, plant them in front and step back to your down facing dog. Breathe here one time. With the next inhalation, bend your left knee and step forward. Inhale to drop your back knee and circle the hands up to the sky. Square your hips to the front of the mat, so your hip bones are aligned. Your front glutes are engaged, and feel this power in the legs. This is your base. With the next inhalation, rise your back knee and circle the hands back. Interlace the fingers behind your back and open the chest. Brave warriors. Your legs here are the foundation. They're keeping you strong. Feel this power. Engage the glutes. With the next exhalation, release the hands to the floor and send your left leg back to your down-facing dog. Stay here, scoop your belly in, gaze to the thighs. Feel how your spine is lengthening. Your coccyx is going another direction from the hands. You expand in the spine. Your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are open apart. With the next exhalation, bend your knees, gaze forward, and jump or step to the hands. Inhale, rise on the fingertips, and exhale, bow forward. With the next inhalation, sit in your imaginary chair, hands in front of your eyes. And exhale, stay in Tadasana, hands to the hips. One more time. With the inhale, circle the hands up and over the head, sit on your chair. With the exhale, hinge in the hip crease. Head is heavy. With the inhale, rise halfway, straight spine. With the exhale, step back. Breathe here one time in your plank. And exhale, lower down, straight legs, Chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest, push through the tops of the feet and the hands. And exhale, roll over your toes, hips to the sky. With the next inhale, bend your right knee, step forward, and drop your back knee. Inhale to rise, hands up and over the head, and open the chest. Curve your spine. With the next inhalation, lift your back knee and circle the hands behind your back to open your spine. Inhale here and exhale. Hinge forward to your front knee to a humble warrior. Feel that your legs are strong. Push through the back heel and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. With the next inhalation, go up. Exhale, release the hands, put them to the floor, and send your right foot back to your down-facing dog. Realign the spine here, push the hips up. With the next inhalation, step your left foot forward and drop your back knee. Exhale to ground yourself and inhale to send the hands up and over. Curve your spine as far as you can. Continue to breathe and scoop your belly in. With the next inhalation, rise your back knee and grasp the hands behind your back to open the chest. Send the hands down. With the exhale, you hinge forward to your front knee. Release the head. The head is heavy. Your navel point in, your core is working, and the back heel is pointing out. Very strong back leg. With the next inhalation, rise up, and exhale, release the hands to the floor in front of you. Step back to your down-facing dog. Instead of down-facing dog, you may always go to child's pose. You place your hands in front of your forehead and you rest. Bring back your breath pattern. Wherever you are, find your down-facing dog. Bend your knees on the inhale and jump or step forward. Rise on the fingertips to lengthen the spine. Exhale to bend forward. And inhale to sit on your chair, hands over your head. You're gazing at the thumbs. Scoop your belly And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's continue burning our legs. So with the next inhalation, step back with the right foot, pivot the feet in the midline. With the inhale, place your hands on the hips, upper part. Rise your chest up and exhale, bow forward. Bend your knees slightly if you need to. Here we hinge in the hip crease again. Important here is the long spine. Your elbows are pointing towards each other. The neck is long, no strain in the neck. You are scooping your belly in. It's always engaged to allow you lengthen and hinge deeper. Breathe here. Deep inhale and deep exhale. With the next inhalation, rise all the way to standing. Hands in front of your heart center. Pivot the feet outwards to the different sides from each other. And with the exhalation, bend your knees to sit in your goddess pose. So find the comfortable position. The hips are open, knees are pointing to different sides. You're grounding through the whole feet. All four corners are sinking into the ground. You're opening the hands to the sides in your chin mudra. You can make round hands. You can make straight hands. The way you feel better. Feel this power generating in the hips. Enjoy the strength. Send your hips forward. Open them more. With the next inhalation, rise to straight legs. Again, hands in front of your heart in your Anjali Mudra. With the next exhale, I encourage you to shorten the stance, but keep the feet pointing out. With the inhale, we stay here. With the exhale, we bend our knees deeply and push your elbows to your knees. Sit in Malasana. Here, you feel the hip opening even deeper than in the previous pose. If you don't feel comfortable, just rise slightly upper, not to make any tension in the hips, or place your hands on the floor, just to feel more comfortable, not having any pain. This is a very good pose to release any tension you collected in your hips. You may even swing from side to side if you feel to. And breathe. Again, scoop your belly in. Core is always helping us. With the next inhale, place your hands in front of you. Lift your hips up to the sky. And exhale again to bend our knees and sit down. This is our frog. So with the inhale, hips up, head down. And exhale, we sit, sinking our hips down. Continue with your breath. With the inhale, hips up. And exhale, sitting down. Breathe more deeply. And continue with your breath path. Inhale up, push through the hands, lengthen the spine. And exhale down. When you find yourself down, try to feel the hug of your thighs to the upper arms and place your upper arms even a bit forward, even more forward. With the next inhale, hug your forearms with the thighs and try to shift the weight forward. Let me show you from the side. So your knees are pushing into your upper arm and you slowly shifting the weight forward to the hands. Let's make little rocks like this, but not too far, not to have our nose damaged. Scoop your belly in, walk with your core. Here we are preparing ourselves to an arm balance called Bakasana. I love it, but this is the first preparation. With the next inhalation, lengthen the spine and sit down to your mat. Extend your legs. I think they deserve some rest. So maybe you feel to move them from side to side, wiggle. Remove any flesh from your sitting bones so that you ground firmly. With the next inhalation, send both hands to the sky. And exhale, bend your knees slightly and fold forward to the knees. Your chest, your sternum is pointing forward to your shin bones over the knees. So you would like your spine to be straight, one line directed, pushing yourself forward. You don't round your spine. You may clasp your shin bones, or maybe you clasp the sides of your feet. Gaze to the big toes and hug in your shoulder blades. If you would like to extend your legs and hinge a bit forward, go on. But always remember about straight spine. With the next exhalation, release the pose. Make a neutral spine upright. We bend our right knee and place the right foot closer to the left thigh. So absolutely close. Round, square your hips. With the inhale, hands up to the sky, and exhale, let's bow to the front foot. Again, you grasp the front foot from the sides, maybe the toes, maybe the shin. Important that you draw your shoulder blades back and in towards each other, and you scoop your belly, push your sternum forward, shine your light to the legs. And feel how your right hip is opening to the ground. The more you go down, the more the right hip is opening, but be careful. With the next inhalation, slowly rise to sitting with the upright spine and change the legs. We place the left sole of the foot to the right thigh. With the inhale, we lengthen the spine to make it one straight line. And with the exhale, we continue to put this direct line down, hinging in the hip crease. Gaze into the big toe and flex your front foot. Always flex it to protect your knees. Start to feel your left hip opening to the side. Breathe and smile. Remove any tension from your cheeks, from your face. With the next inhalation, bend both knees in front of you. Extend your hands, palms facing each other. Scoop your belly in, engage your core. And with the inhale, lift your shins up from the floor, parallel to the ground. Imagine that you have a ruler behind your back. Adjust yourself to this direct line. Engage your spine, your core, your legs. Work out. Our boat pose is the best pose, and balance on the sitting bones, very difficult one. And you managed to do it greatly. With the next inhalation, cross your shin bones in front of each other, plant your palms in front of you, and step back to your plank pose. With the exhale, bend your knees and lower down halfway to Chaturanga. Inhale, push through the hands, open the chest, gaze forward. And exhale, roll over your toes, hips up to your down facing dog. With the next exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and jump forward or put one leg under another. You bend one leg, another, and sit on your hip bones. Extend your legs in front of you. We continue with bending our right knee. Place it at a great distance from your thigh, like a palm distance. Place palm between them. With the next inhalation, place your right arm behind your hips, maybe somewhere in the middle. Inhale, rise the left hand up to the sky. And exhale, send your left elbow over the right knee. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist to the right more. You can sigh out with the exhalation. And with inhalation, you lengthen the spine. Notice that your front foot is flexed. Your core is engaged. You may gaze over the back shoulder or in front of you. Great job. Feel this movement of the inner organs. Very well done. With the next exhalation, release the pose and switch to the left side. Let's bend our left knee. Place it at a hand distance from the thigh. With the next exhalation, place your left hand behind you at the middle of the hips. Inhale, rise up with the right arm. Exhale, bend your elbow and twist to the left side. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist more. Scoop your belly in, flex your front foot. Feel long spine from the coccyx till the top of your head. This twist is very beneficial for our spine, for our hips, and for your health. With the next exhalation, release the pose. Move your torso forward to the front of the mat and extend your feet. We go to our Baddha Konasana. So you meet the soles of the feet in front of you. You may use again a block or a book to put under your hips so that you feel more comfortable, or just stay on the floor. With the next inhalation, grab your balls of the feet, open them like a book in front of you, but see that your heels are still touching. With the inhale, lengthen your spine, open the chest, and exhale, bend your elbows to the sides and start to hinge forward. The elbows are over the shins. The shoulder blades are meeting each other. Long neck, and you gaze in front of you. Scoop your belly in and breathe. With every exhalation, you may open the book of your feet even more. So the upper balls are opening and the heels are meeting each other. Release any tension in your hips. With the next inhalation, go to upright spine. Move your feet a bit further to the front so you have a deeper angle in your knees. Again, touch the feet or the ankles. And with the next exhalation, round your spine. Send your head to your feet. Elbows pointing out, and they are over the shin bones. Here, it's a restorative fold, so you don't need straight spine. The roller the spine, the better. Lower your head and gaze down. Breathe deeply and feel the stretch in your hips. With the next exhalation, release the pose and sit with the upright spine. Let's do one more cool walk with our beautiful boat pose. You know how to start. So ground through your sitting bones, bend your knees in front of you. Hands are going forward at the shoulder height. Palms are facing each other. You engage your core on the inhale and rise your shin bones to parallel with the ground. If you are strong enough, try to extend one leg to the sky and then another leg to the sky. Always walk with your core and feel the spine long. Here, only your core is managing all these movements. With the next inhalation, maybe you extend both feet. Both legs are pointing out to the sky. Yeah, great job, everyone. Straight spine. Engage your core and breathe. One more breath. And we cross the left shin over the right shin. Hands in front of you. Step back to your plank pose. With the exhalation, bend your elbows, tuck them in. Inhale, push through the hands and tops of the feet. Open your chest up. And exhale, roll your toes over to your down facing dog. Great job, everyone. Lengthen the spine here, push through the hands. Rotate your shoulders out and push through the hands. Like this, you feel this opening in the shoulder part. And send your heels to the ground. Push evenly and send your hips up. Very nice lengthening in the legs. With the next exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and jump forward or bend your legs to sitting, okay? With the next exhale, lay down to your spine, vertebra by vertebra, slowly with control. Bend your knees and send your heels closer to the hips so that you maybe touch your heels with the hands. Palms are facing down towards the mat. With the next inhale, scoop your belly, send your pubic bone up to the sky so that the lower back touching the floor. It's flat on the floor. And with the exhale, start to move your hips up. The navel is pointing up. Squeeze your glutes and push through the shoulders. You may stay here or interlace the fingers under your hips and shuffle the hands towards each other. So now you're making it even deeper. Your bridge pose. Engage your glutes, push through the feet, push through the upper arms. Don't rotate your neck, gaze forward. Here we only gaze forward. It's not important how you do this pose. Important you protect your neck. Great job. Send your hips even more up, Mara. Squeeze the glutes. And there, yeah, great self-adjustment. Great. With the next exhale, release the hands first, and then drop your spine slowly with control to the floor. Hug your knees to your chest and roll from side to side on your back. Maybe you choose to roll from front to back. It's also a very nice massage to your spine. We can do it one more time. Find yourself in spine on the floor and heels close to the hips. This time, we place our hands up and over the head, palms facing to the sky. With the inhale, engage your core, send your pelvis up, flatten your spine. And with the exhale, start to shift your hips up, navel pointing up. You are finding yourself on the shoulders. The neck is long, you're facing it towards the sky, gazing only to the sky and not to the side. If you feel any strain in your knees, just widen your distance between the feet. Push through the hips up, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze them even more with the next exhalation and send the hips even more up. You should feel this power, this fire in your hips, in your glutes, in your hamstrings. With the next exhalation, release the spine to the floor. Bend your knees and send your soles of the feet to the sky. Grab the outer edges of your feet in your happy baby and feel that your coccyx is going down, melting to the floor, as well as your head. Long spine from the coccyx to the top of the head on the floor. And by touching your feet, you're melting them down, opening your hips. Smile here. You may close your eyes and release the tension in the spine and the tension in your legs. With the next inhale, maybe you would like to extend your left leg, still grab it from outside. And with the inhale, bend it again. Next exhale, maybe your right leg goes straight to the sky. And inhale, drop your knee down. Work with the inhalation and exhalation to extend one leg at a time and enjoy this twist. Every time your pelvis sinking down to earth, you feel your coccyx touching the ground. With the next inhale, release the legs, place them down to the earth. The feet are touching the earth. Bend your left knee and place the ankle on the right knee or thigh so that you're in four position. Grasp the right thigh under your knee with the hands and start to pull your right thigh to the chest. Flex both feet and feel this extension in the left hip, in the left knee. Breathe deeply. Release any pain. With the next exhale, send your right foot to the floor, to the right side. Touch the floor in this way so that you're twisting your torso. Hands to the sides, knees are bent, the feet are flexed. Gaze over to the left hand. Stay here for one more breath. With the next exhale, both feet up to the sky. Release this cross. And let's put the right ankle to the left thigh. Flex the right foot. Rise up your torso and grasp your left thigh under the knee. With the exhale, release your spine down to earth and start to pull your thigh to your chest. Both feet are flexed. No pain. If you feel any pain, just grab the thigh on the sides. You don't need to pull it hard to your chest, just slightly, just to open the right thigh a bit more. With the next exhale, start to shift both feet to the left side until you reach the floor with your right sole of the foot. Extend your hands to the sides, palms up, and gaze towards the right side or towards the right palm. Feel your twist here. Sink your right shoulder into the floor and breathe. With the next exhale, untwist your torso, both knees facing up. And let's find our Shavasana. There are several ways to go there. Maybe you choose to rise your torso slightly up, grab your knees, extend your hands like somebody's pulling you through the wrists to the front of the mat. With the exhale, you start to roll down. Your spine is round. Slowly with control by using torso, you're going down until your spine all on the floor. Release your legs. The feet are pointing out. Hands on the sides of the hips, palms facing up. Roll your head from side to side and stay in the middle. Close your eyes and start to breathe deeply. With the next inhalation, tune into your body. Put your attention to the feelings of the areas of the body. What do you feel in your legs? What is going on in your torso? How are your hands? If there is any pain or burning sensation, release it with the exhale. What about your neck, your head? How does it feel after the practice? Inhale through the nose and exhale slowly through the nose. Feel relaxation in every part of your body. I will guide you out from Shavasana. With the next inhalation, start to wiggle your toes, your fingers on the hands. Move your head from side to side slowly. Roll to the right side of your body and push through the left hand so that your spine goes up slowly to sitting. Find your cross-legged position. Sit comfortably. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing up. Big finger and the index finger are touching in your chin mudra. With the inhale, breathe in deeply. Exhale completely and let's Om after the next inhalation. So inhale. Om. I bring you my sincere gratitude for this practice. I thank you all for your beautiful energy and for the time you devoted to yourself. Namaste, yogis.